There are 5 types of nervous systems. The first one's known as our central nervous system, or CNS, and this is also known as the control center, where it's going to be processing info and issuing commands. So if we think about this, the CNS is made up of the brain. It's obviously going to do things the brain does, so handle our emotions, our memories. It's going to process any input it's getting, help with our decision making and regulating our heart and lung rates. But the CNS is also made up of the spine, and this is where that issuing commands comes, where it's going to send and receive instructions to move its muscles and get sensory info. The peripheral nervous system, or PNS, is outside of our CNS. So even though it connects to the CNS through these little guys right here, a good way to think of this is peripheral. Think like a peripheral IV catheter. It's outside of the central nervous system. These sensory motor neurons are what's going to be sending those signals like our pain, touch, temperature, reflexes to the central nervous system by sending these through our spine and up to the brain, where it's all going to be processed. But the peripheral nervous system also contains the autonomic nervous system, and this is the ANS. This is actually 2 types of involuntary nervous systems right here that we actually can't control. The sympathetic nervous system is that classic fight or flight that you probably heard of. This is going to get our body ready for speed or for action. It's going to prepare our body for that response in case we have a bear jump out at us and we need to run away. So you can think S for speed, sympathetic speed. It's going to increase our heart rate and open up our airways that allows our body to respond better. Lastly, our parasympathetic nervous system, you can think P for pause, is going to be our rest and digest. So this is when our parasympathetic is going to slow down that heart rate, constrict those airways, and promote digestion. So this is going to kick in after this fight or flight. So these are both involuntary.